Leonata is Hero's mom, and she also kind of has a crush on Don Pedro, it seems. And she's very goal-oriented, I guess, like driven. She wants to get a good marriage for her daughter, and she's kind of like willing to do almost anything for it and to get her daughter famous. She's like one of those crazy stage moms, kind of, but she's also very businessy and like classy. She knows how to handle a deal, you know? It seems she's always in control of a situation in some way or another, making sure it goes her way in the end. So I think she's pretty crafty, but she's also very loyal to her family, like with Hero, and protecting them and standing up for them too.
Hi, I'm Cassie and I play Claudio. Claudio is like this awesome, beautiful soldier who went to war, and he did really well, and his best friend is Benedict, and his sort of like go-to man is Don Pedro. He falls deeply in love with Hero, head over heels, just over this beautiful Leonata's daughter, and yeah, he kind of gets tricked and all this stuff. Very gullible, but still beautiful.
My name is Hank. I play Don Pedro. Don P he's the prince, and he is essentially an A-list celebrity. Or he would be an A-list celebrity nowadays. He enjoys matchmaking, as well as meddling in everyone else's business. Doesn't really find love in this one, actually. It's kind of sad. Everyone else does. He may or may not like Leonata, who very clearly likes him, but he has fun hanging out with everyone, and I think he really enjoys making people famous, because that's what he does. He goes around, like, essentially like with a little magic wand. He makes anybody famous.
Hi, I'm Tatum Anderson, and I play Dogberry. Dogberry originally was a male character, but since we're doing it modern, we changed it into a female character. And how I am portraying her, she's this like power-trippy, power-hungry, abusive towards like lower status people. And she just loves this power, and she's totally into she's into golf. And yeah, she's like very, very power happy, goes over the top with everything, and yeah, she loves her job too.
I'm Richie and this is Hayden, and we're playing the Watch. So basically I'm the first Watch, and I'm just like a guy who's driven by money. It's only a minor gambling problem, and I want to be powerful, but then Dogberry makes me feel unpowerful because she's mean. And yeah, and Hayden's the second Watch. Hayden, the second Watch, always wanted to be a cartoonist when he was a little kid. But he became a cop to free his father. Oh, to please his father. What else? He has a kitten, and he likes his grandma's cookies, even though she's kind of scary sometimes. And basically everyone around the police department knows him as the quiet guy who brings donuts. That's us.
Hi, my name is Nate, and I play Don John. So Don John, he's just like the illegitimate younger brother to Don Pedro. He's not a prince. He's always been in his big brother's shadow, and it kind of just sucks. And so, because of that, Don John is not the nicest person. He's often called evil and mischievous. And while everyone else was off in the war, he was at his house praying for the death of his brother. But he can't actually force himself to kill his brother. It's too much work for him, and he can't have his best friend Baraccio do it, because then Baraccio will be in jail, and he'll have no more friends. And so how he spends his free time is just planning mischief and, like, ruining marriages and lives. And it's like killing kittens for him. It's very fun.
I'm Annalie. I play Baraccio, who is Don John's only friend. He's actually more of a henchman because Don John, in his evil ways, is a little bit uncaring about a lot of people, including Baraccio. But Baraccio is the one who comes up with the plan that Don John uses in order to ruin Claudio and Hero's marriage. He has a flirtatious relationship with Margaret, and which will eventually tie into the plot to ruin the marriage. And he kind of uses it to his advantage. And he's also a drunk and doesn't care about things. And in my interpretation of it, in our modern concept where we have the celebrities, he's kind of done with it and doesn't like being in the spotlight, or doesn't like people who try to take all of this attention, and he just likes to ruin it.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm playing Beatrice. She is famous for her anti-love or anti-men kind of attitude, and I really think it's really funny in a lot of ways. She's a comic relief kind of character in the middle of a comedy kind of thing. And I just think she's really kind of a feminist in the way, and Shakespeare was really ahead of his time in giving her a voice the way he did. And I just think she's just the greatest character for go women kind of thing, even though eventually she does fall in love, but details kind of thing.
I'm Linnea, and I play Benedict. And Benedict is a character who's pretty much done with love. Like, he just, at the beginning of the play, he doesn't believe in love. He doesn't like the fakeness of the world of fame and the world that all the characters pretty much come from. And throughout the course of the play, he changes because of Beatrice. And Beatrice is the one character who, Benedict is smart and clever and popular and handsome, and he knows it. And all the ladies just love it. They all love me, right? But it's just so superficial that he's just like, I'm done with love. And Beatrice is the one person in the play who does not treat him like that. They have like a kind of rivalry almost, very intellectual rivalry, but also there's some real hatred in there, but also some kind of unsureness about their feelings for each other. And so, thanks to some people who trick my characters, who trick our characters into falling in love, that really changes our characters, and throughout the course of the play, we come to realize that we really do love each other. And although it doesn't really change my feelings about fame so much, but I do end up caring less about my reputation, because I did have a reputation for someone who, you know, did not care about love. And after a while, when my character fell in love with Beatrice, he was trying to hide it and trying to keep his reputation, but in the end, he's kind of just like, I don't care what people think about me. Beatrice is bae.
I'm Miranda, and I'm playing Hero. Hero's the daughter of Leonata. Leonata pushes her to be famous, and pushes her to Claudio, who hangs out with Don Pedro, one of the famous guys in town. Claudio doubts Hero when Don John tricks them into thinking she is unloyal and not a maid. Hero disproves this by pretending to be dead at her wedding and assuming a costume to another of her own weddings and marrying Claudio, this time saying she is a new person who is indeed unspoiled and unmade.
Okay, hello. My name is Imani, and I play Margaret. Margaret is kind of like the servant woman to like Hero and Leonata, but she's like been there for so long. She's kind of part of the family. She's kind of like unknown. No one really like looks at her or pays attention to her. So she gets into situations, kind of rumble, and gets Hero in trouble. But she didn't know it because she's kind of desperate. She just wants to be loved and be recognized. So yeah, I'm Margaret. Hello, I'm Imani again. So I also play the character of Friar, and Friar is kind of like, she's kind of unknown, but for me, she is a failure, and she never wins. She's so clumsy, she's like messy, and like people think she's just like this awesome person because she's so dramatic, when in reality, she just failed. She's a failure, and so she sees the situation, she's like, oh my gosh, this is my time to shine, this is Friar's time to shine, so she saves the day, and she comes up with this brilliant plan, and ta-da, everyone's happy, and no one really cheers on Friar, but it's okay because it's a win for herself. So, Friar for the game.
I'm Nadia, and I play Burgess, who is the sidekick to Dogberry and is a policeman sort of character. And I also play the role of Balthazar, which is part of an indie rock duo, and I just basically sing songs with John, who is the guitarist.
Hi, I'm John. I play the guitar.